Hello, day 37 of my 365-day challenge. And I'm talking about visualization today. And I talked about it yesterday. I talked about it today, like in my normal life. And I literally just feel like I'm bringing that to the table because it's something that in one area of my life I feel very confident and strong in. And then the other arenas, I could bring it more into play and I could use some more work. So the arena that I do really well in is dance, and it's because I've been able to always visualize in my mind when I hear a song. I can literally hear what the song wants me to choreograph. And I've worked as a choreographer since I was like, I want to say 16. I started teaching at Gold's Gym in Burbank. It was my first like teaching job. Um, but yeah, or not Gold's Gym, World's Gym in Burbank. Um, I could see in my mind's eye what the music was like dictating for me to like bring out. And then I actually am able to then write it down on paper and then I physically will get up and see if it works. But visualization for choreography has always been a big thing. And then when I was in high school, and I learned to dance, I would fall asleep at night and I would practice the dance in my head. Like I would close my eyes and I could see the dance in my head. And if I messed up or I was like, what was the next part? I'd go back all the way to the beginning and I would do it again. And I would just do that again and again until I got the dance right. And then I would do it so that I was feeling like how I wanted to feel when I would be doing the dance and how just the whole aesthetic of it. And that helped me so much in my growth as a dancer. But really, that was like the beginning of me truly uh, practicing visualization. And then, of course, when I go to school and I'd go do the dances, then I'm putting it to work in the material realm kinesthetically. And so the two really created a great combination for me to, start my dancing career and start just doing what I did. And so in other areas of my life, though, I've found it kind of challenging for me to visualize. Like I know, like I can write down on paper goals and things like that, but then there's certain things that when I really start to picture it in my mind's eye, I know one thing, I could use some clarity in some stuff because the more clear you are, obviously the easier it is to visualize. And I love so many things that sometimes it's like, I love so many things I don't know what to do because I love them all. And so, and that's natural, but again, it's just you keep moving forward. And I think over time things get more clear because I would say I'm the clearest I've ever been. But yet, I still do sometimes struggle with that visualization of it. Like, okay, let me actually visualize what it is that I truly want in my life. And I'm going to visualize it enough so that I can feel it as though it exists, so that in that feeling, in that creation, I am becoming the person that would attract that. Because that's really how that works. It's like you have to be it before it's there. And that visualization is such a great tool to step into your like being of, whatever it is that you want to create. So I've done that in like the dance realm, especially with like creation of choreography and just like learning and memorizing and all that kind of stuff. And I am working to take now that blueprint and then lay that over, health, wealth, I don't know, spirituality, like all the other areas of my life. And I would say the other area that I'm really strong in that is my relationships. Like, what, my relationships is more clear than even my dance life. And I've been doing my dance life for forever. And I think one is because I had an amazing relationship with my dad, and I've always just known what it is that I want because I was given such a great relationship coming into this world. So I'm like, thank you, thank you. Um, and he helped me know what it is that I want to create for myself, like in my relationships. And when I was like manifesting my future husband, like this was maybe 2012, I want to say. Yeah, it's 2012. And I was writing everything out. But what I would do is I would go to bed at night and I would practice the feeling that my life partner, best friend, buddy, teammate, whatever, like what it would feel like to know that that person is in my life. And I would just picture him like holding me, right? So I would like fall asleep at night and I'm like, oh, I can feel this amazing human holding me and that's going to walk into my life. And I really did. I like visualized that. I could feel it. I could see it. And that area of my life, relationships, has always been my powerhouse. Like that is where I have the most strength and clarity and confidence and like certainty is the perfect word. I'm so certain in that area. And that doesn't mean like certain like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have the most amazing marriage for the rest of my life. No, it's not like that. It's that regardless, whatever my marriage does, my love realm, that is always going to be the bomb. Like, because it has nothing to do with my husband, it all has to do with me. So, with or without my husband, my love life will always be phenomenal because that's up to me. That starts with self love. That's everything. So, anyways, yeah, I've been able to really use visualization and I see the power in it. I know the power in it. And now I'm like, okay, let's take that power. Let's put over her. Let's put over her. Let's put over her. Let's see what else we can create. So, yeah, maybe that will help some other people with ideas on their visualization. If anybody else wants to add to this or, give me some tips, holla. And yeah, I'm declaring that that's something that I'm really working on. And it's something that it just is a must. Like, that is a must. I gotta bring that to the table, really start playing with it because it's just a practice like anything else. And that will give me more clarity, even so, with other realms of my planet. And that's it for day 37. Thank you so much for listening. And I appreciate you all. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful, powerful evening. And I'll be back tomorrow. Holla.